Hi friends, welcome to this video. Today I have exciting new makeup to show you. My new YSL Make Me Blush powder blushes just arrived. I purchased two colors and I also have some new makeup from Clé de Peau. I also have a new Chanel mascara. So let's go ahead and get started. Grab a drink, and if you enjoy beauty talks, please don't forget to subscribe. Also leave me a comment and let me know if you've tried any of the new products that I'm going to show you in this video. So for today's video, I have already done my base and I'm going to list all of the products that I used in the description. So I actually have a new foundation routine, but this is going to be in the description because I didn't want to take too much of your time. And the colors, I want first to show you the YSL blushes because I was really excited for this launch. And these are selling out so quickly in Europe. Like this color is already sold out at Sephora France. So the first two colors that I purchased are 42 Baby Doll Pink and 06 Rose Haze. There are 11 shades in total and they come in two different finishes, matte and satin. Now keep in mind that some of the satin shades are going to be a little bit more light reflective, but there is no shimmery particles in the blushes. And I have number 42 Baby Doll Pink, which is a classic satin shade, and the other one is 06 Rose Haze, which I think is going to be a favorite color for most people. The packaging is absolutely stunning. As you can probably see, it is like a 10 out of 10 packaging. These make me feel so excited, and these blushes actually arrived early in the morning, so I tried them without wearing makeup because I just couldn't resist. I wanted to try them on my face immediately right away, and I have already fallen in love. I purchased 3 more colors because even though I try to be very careful with my purchases, these just look so beautiful. Okay friends, now that you're a little bit closer to me, I wanted to try the first color, and this is 42 Baby Doll Pink. This is the first color that sold out in France right away, immediately. And I think that this is going to be my favorite as well because this is like this beautiful, almost like a baby pink color. It really makes me happy. It makes me smile right after I open it. And it's so beautiful. It is so soft, but it has the lightest sheen. So this one is going to work like a 2-in-1. It's going to work almost like a blush and a highlighter. I'm going to go ahead and swatch it right here so that you can see. It is very subtle. It's really soft when I touch it. It's very silky, it's very smooth. So here it is when I swatch it. The color is really tender. These are quite pigmented. You're going to see now as I start applying it on my face. Now one dip of my brush and you can see that I get the color right away. So I have to take it on the back of my hand because in the morning when I first applied it, like one swipe gets so much color payoff. And this is the most beautiful pink shade ever. And in the morning when I tried this color, actually it literally, I was not wearing any makeup. I didn't have foundation or concealer or anything, and it literally brightened my under eye area probably because it's like this beautiful Barbie pink color, and it somehow is distracting. So this is how it looks like. I wouldn't like actually to build it up too much. Now, as I tilt my head, you can probably see this beautiful shift of color, but what I love is that there are no shimmery particles. This is like an illuminating blush, but without shimmering particles. I think this is going to look divine on so many people. And let's go ahead and try the Rose Haze on this other cheek. Now, something that I have to warn you about. If you have a look at the YSL website or any of the websites where you can see these colors, they look a little bit different, especially Rose Haze. It looks a little bit different in the photo. So Rose Haze is actually a very beautiful rosy peach color. It does look more beige on the photos on the website, but it's actually, you can see here, it's like a rosy with a little bit of peach, and this is incredibly soft. Like this is silky smooth, absolutely beautiful. Now these are blushes that actually I believe they contain talc. Let me go ahead and see. Yes, they contain talc. So this is like a good old school kind of blush. So let me go ahead and show you a swatch here. Okay friends, so here is a swatch of Rose Haze, and you can probably see that it's a beautiful rosy color, but it does have also a little bit of peach. So it is exactly like the packaging, what the packaging shows here. It's a rosy color, but with a little bit of peach. And let's see how it looks on the color. I grabbed the color right away, immediately. Now, something very important, I think that even if you have some texture on the skin, you shouldn't be worried. I don't think that these blushes are going to emphasize any kind of texture, but of course, if you want a more blurring effect, then choose a matte shade. This is just so flattering. A little goes a long way. I wouldn't even use that much on a daily basis, but I just want you to be able to see the color a little bit better, and let me know which side you prefer. Anyways, I decided to purchase 3 more colors just because I know that this is a kind of product that I'm going to enjoy using a lot, and I think that these are going to look beautiful on the eyes as well. So 10 out of 10 from me. This is probably going to be one of my favorite releases this year. Like, YSL are starting the year really strong with this release. Now, I can definitely say that the matte color is, the matte side is definitely very, very blurring, incredibly beautiful. I honestly cannot tell you which side I prefer, because this side, the matte color, is just so beautiful, blurring, perfecting. It is more natural, whereas this one is more like happy color. It adds such a beautiful ethereal sheen on my face that I just can't get enough of this color. The one of the colors that I purchased, I believe, was number 24, which is the palest shade. I think it's going to look very natural on my skin tone. The other color that I purchased was Nocturnal Nude, and the last one was, I actually have my order here, I'm going to have a look, and 44. This is their iconic nude color. So I'm going to have 5 colors in total, but I know I'm really going to be happy and using them. I have to say that these blushes just brightened my day. It made me happy instantly. Next, we're moving on to a couple of purchases from Clé de Peau, and these are 2 products that I always wanted to try. I've already unboxed them actually to save some time, and I always wanted this lipstick. Now, Clé de Peau they create my favorite matte lipstick formula. I love their matte lipsticks because I have very, very sensitive lips, and not all matte lipsticks are created equal. So I think that if you have sensitive lips, you definitely should try the Clé de Peau matte lipstick formula. It is exquisite. It is the best one that I have ever tried in my entire life. And I'm slowly actually extending my Clé de Peau matte lipstick collection. I want to have all of their colors. They are really, really beautiful. So the color that I purchased is number 112, Agent of Change. And this is a beautiful, it's like a dusty pink color. It's like a nude pink color. I want to show you close up of this shade right here. I really like also the shape of the lipstick. Okay, and let me go ahead and swatch it here. So this is what it looks like. And let's try it on my lips. Now, I'm trying the lipstick fast because I'm just so excited for the lipstick. I have some lip balm that I'm going to remove. So let me know what you think, but I think this is going to be one of my most used everyday nude colors. I can definitely tone down the color a little bit, but I really, really like it. And then we're moving on to, I was not very excited with the spring eyeshadow palettes, so I wanted to have a wearable lilac eyeshadow. And that's why the one that I have chosen is number 12, and this is Purple Ocean Twilight. And I got a refill actually. I have also the eyeshadow case, so let's go ahead and, you know, combine them. And I really like their refillable eyeshadows because I don't need a pin to refill them. So this is how you refill. This is the empty case. And then it just clicks into place. it is the spring season, so I'm always attracted to these kind of beautiful lilac colors, and this one is a very pretty taupe shade. I think that right now at the moment Chanel reformulated a lot of their eyeshadows. Dior, I would say that they always are a hit or miss since they turned into the more clean direction and they started to reformulate their eyeshadows. So at the moment, my favorite eyeshadow formula is from Clé de Peau, and I'm actually planning to extend my makeup collection from Clé de Peau because I really like the formula of their eyeshadows and they're very suitable for my sensitive eyes. So how beautiful is that? Let's go ahead and try it. This has been on my wish list for quite a while now. So this is usually a shade that is advertised as eyeshadow primer, and I usually like to apply it with my fingertips. Sometimes I'm going to skip using it. Now the reason why I wanted to have this palette so much is because this color, the lilacs, they are quite trending over the past, let's say 6-7 months, and I have been very attracted to this kind of color story. But this eyeshadow palette actually contains a beautiful taupe shade, this one here, and you know that I like to get and to make the most of my makeup, and this palette is going to allow me to have fun with the lilac color, with the beautiful purple here, which is very wearable, but also I'm going to be able to use on a daily basis the taupe shade, because sometimes I just use only one eyeshadow color. The formula of these is to die for. It's absolutely exquisite, and let's go ahead and see how it's going to look on my eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the priming shade, and I usually prefer to use this one with my fingers. Sometimes I'm going to skip it because I find that with the Clé de Peau eyeshadows I don't even need this priming shade sometimes. I'm actually going to go ahead and use the taupe shade, which is quite extraordinary for me because it's like, it's a beautiful cool toned taupe shade that it is going to complement the purple so beautifully. I think this is exactly my color. I would buy this eyeshadow palette, and I actually have been wanting this eyeshadow palette only for this taupe shade because I know that it's going to be one color that I'm going to wear so much, like every single day. This kind of cool toned taupe shade, just so beautiful. I don't know if you noticed, but in real life, I hope that the camera is going to show this, but in real life, immediately after I applied this on my eyes, somehow my eyes immediately, it affects actually my skin tone. My skin tone becomes more bright, more beautiful. And I really like that the formula here, it doesn't need any blending. So I have 3, this is the 4th eyeshadow palette from Clé de Peau that I own. And I'm planning to extend my collection because they are effortless to use. Okay, friends, let me know what you think, but I almost don't want to add anything else. Maybe just let's try also the deep shade here. It's like a deep, beautiful purple. And I only need a touch. Back to my older brush, and I'm just going to blend it. Okay, friends, and just because I'm in the mood, I am going to use also the light, just a small amount. You can see the color payoff right away. So I have to take it on the back of my hand. I am actually going to use this lightly in the inner corners. Okay, friends, and I just repurchased the new Le Volume de Chanel mascara. This mascara was reformulated and I purchased it, I started testing it out, but actually it is exactly the same as the old mascara in packaging, everything, so I didn't know which one was the old one, which one was the new one, because I removed the packaging. So that's why I have here an old Le Volume de Chanel mascara. This one is to be decluttered, but luckily I have it here. You're going to see it's almost dried. And we're going to compare it to the new mascara. So this is a brand new. I'm going to keep this one actually in the box because you're going to see now. So this is the old, this is the new one. And I don't see, to be honest, I don't see any difference. So packaging is the same. I just have to make sure not to confuse them. They probably have a number here. Anyways, so let's go ahead and open. I'm opening this one for the first time. So this is the new one. And then I'm going to keep the old one here. Well, this is easy actually to know which one is the old and which one is the new one, because one has to be decluttered. So this is what they look like. I have to be honest, I don't see much of a difference. Now it's easy to see which one is the old and which one is the new one because this is brand new. This one is already dried. It has to be decluttered, but apart from that, I don't see much of a difference. Probably right now as I'm holding them next to each other, the wand is just a little bit slimmer of the new one, but I'd say it's quite insignificant, or maybe it's just an illusion because here we have a lot of product that is piled on to the wand of the mascara. So I think that they're actually the same. And let me go ahead and try the new one. This is still my favorite mascara. I don't see any differences. I think that they might have changed the ingredients probably. Overall, I think it's a nice mascara. I still think it's a nice one. Okay, friends, and finally I'm going to use my favorite highlighter. One of my favorites, this one is, again, it's from Clé de Peau, and I believe that this one is 201. These are, again, refillable, so I'm going to have it written in the description. But it's this beautiful pinkish highlighter. It does have a little bit of pink, a little bit of lavender. It has a little bit of pink, a little bit of lilac. It's a cool toned highlighter and probably one of the best ones that I have in my whole makeup collection. I really like to use this one on my eyes as well, and you can only get the refill from this one if you want to, because even if you have an old case of the Clé de Peau highlighters, they are going to fit. I just wanted to show you how beautiful this looks because it doesn't have shimmery particles. When you first open these highlighters, in the very top layer they are a little bit more shimmery, but once you remove the very top layer, it just is pure light like this. And I often use it as a topper on my eyelids or just in the inner corners of my eyes, and why not, I'm actually going to use a little bit now. Okay friends, so I just wanted to give you a really good close-up, and when I'm using this highlighter on the eyelids, I can choose either this color or this pink here or this pale lilac color here, so you can clearly see when you get close to the highlighter, you can clearly see the different colors here. So if you're using a small brush like this one, you can just go ahead and choose the color that you want to use on your eyes. And I'm actually not really sure which one, but probably the pale purple color. I'm just going to go ahead and use it here in the very inner corners of my eyes. Just bringing a little bit of light. Now this is probably not going to make the biggest difference on camera, but it does make a huge difference in real life. So I would highly recommend you trying this little trick that I like to use. And if I could only have one highlighter, this was probably going to be it. Either this one or 202 from Clé de Peau. Again, 202 is a little bit more yellow. But what I love is that sometimes I just put this highlighter in my handbag and I can just apply this one with my fingers even. I don't even need a brush because it's so buttery and smooth and beautiful, just beautiful old school highlighter. Okay friends, now I wanted to show you a few hair care products that I purchased. I actually repurchased them. These are not new for me. And the two products are, I have a hair conditioner and a hair mask. And I have already mentioned these, but I'm not sure if I have shown them. So these are from Guerlain. They are from the Abeille Royale line. And well, this is the conditioner and this is the hair mask, and I've already opened the conditioner because I used it once. So I'm going to show you how it looks. Where is it? Okay, so this is what the conditioner looks like. The hair mask, I just finished one, and this is a repurchase. It's still sealed. I still have one more use from these. Okay friends, so now that I have tried the whole line from Guerlain's hair care line, I feel confident to give you my full review about this line. So I have tried the shampoo. This is the shampoo. It looks exactly like the conditioner. I decided not to repurchase the shampoo because for some reason it just doesn't work on my hair. I think that it's a good product, but mostly I think that this one is going to be suitable for people who have dry scalp, and I don't have a dry scalp. Now I have to mention that this hair care line is very heavily fragranced for some people, which is something that I enjoy. I find it to be quite relaxing, but I know that a lot of people are not going to enjoy this. For me, repurchase worthy is definitely the hair mask. I think that it's really one of the best hair masks that I have used. I really enjoy this one. The conditioner is quite new to me. It's one of the really good high quality conditioners, hair conditioners that I have tried. And of course I have tried the hair oil as well. This one is primarily for your scalp. It is not this is not heavily fragranced. It has the scent of the hair care line, but it's not as heavily fragranced, and it comes in this pipette, and I want to show you. It's actually really pleasant. It doesn't have a strong scent. It's like water. Okay, I cannot show you the consistency because it's like water, so it basically dropped. And when I rub it in my skin, in my arm, it doesn't really feel greasy, but once applied on my hair gets greasy on the second day. So I could never actually get the benefit from this hair treatment because I couldn't use it. I just hated to have like freshly washed hair, and right after I apply this one, like a few hours later, my hair becomes flat, and the next day I have to wash my hair again because it gets greasy. So again, I think that this product is going to be more suitable for people who have a dry scalp. So the shampoo and the hair oil, these I would not recommend to people who have normal to oily scalp. I wouldn't say that I have oily scalp necessarily, but my scalp is, I would say, normal to slightly oily. I would more say it's normal, but it's just that this shampoo, I use it from time to time, but I would not repurchase it because it didn't do anything special for my hair, personally for me. And then I also repurchased the Sisley Scalp Serum. And this is the revitalizing, fortifying serum for scalp. I really, really like this one. It does contain alcohol, so I think that it's good if it's used if your scalp is actually healthy. I had a period when my scalp was not healthy. I was somehow quite nervous and my scalp was a little bit dry, itchy. This is the time when I cannot use this serum, but this is a repurchase. I really like it. I really enjoy this one as a hair treatment, and it does not make my hair greasy. It doesn't weigh down my hair. I know, and I realize that these are incredibly expensive products, so that's why I just wanted to share with you my thoughts. If you have oily scalp, I wouldn't recommend this one, or maybe go in store, try it in your hair to see how your hair is going to look and if you can actually benefit from this one, because I couldn't actually give it a try. I cannot accept my hair the way it looks after using this. But the Sisley, it's a golden for me. I really like it. Even though it's very expensive, I really like it. And last but not least, I have a couple of fragrances that I wanted to share with you. One is, it just arrived with my order this morning, and this is Bonbon. This is by Victor and Rolf. It has very cute, very beautiful packaging. It's like a bonbon actually. And this is a sweet caramel fragrance. It's innocent, it's girly, it's beautiful. I wouldn't call it a fresh fragrance. I think that it's seasonless, even though it's sweet caramel scent. Now, I have worn this fragrance when it was released, like probably it's close to 10 years ago. And I saw this one again. I really wanted to have it for a while. This one is sold out almost all the time. Like, it's very hard to get a hold of this one. And I'm so happy that I was able to buy this one because it's just so beautiful, innocent, girly. It's the most beautiful caramel scent. And I actually wanted to comment on the latest La Vie Belle fragrance, Elixir, because I have a small one here. I have the smallest one here, and this is actually a gift with purchase from Lancome that I placed. You know that I buy a lot of their skincare, and I often get this kind of small gifts. Now, this is a beautiful scent. This is one of the few La Vie Belles that I don't have a full size of, but I am very happy to own this small bottle, and I might actually buy a 30 ml bottle once I run out of this one. This is a quite extraordinary and unusual La Vie Belle fragrance. It doesn't have praline, but it has rose and violet. It's a completely different scent. So I would say that if you like the classic La Vie Belle, the original La Vie Belle, you won't necessarily like this one, and you won't necessarily recognize the DNA of the original. But I think that this is a very interesting take on La Vie Belle, and I actually enjoyed this one very much. And I was thinking that I need to buy a 30 ml bottle just to have it in my collection, and this is when I actually received this small size. So I'm going to postpone buying the 30 ml bottle because I actually enjoy this one a lot. It's a happy fragrance. It's a very beautiful scent, and I cannot compare it to any of the fragrances from the La Vie Belle line. Probably it does have something to do with Intensament, but still, it's a completely different scent. I would say that it's definitely worth checking out this scent because immediately after spraying this fragrance, I can feel a little bit of violet and rose, and it does have some kind of smokiness, but it's very much in the background and it's not bothering me at all. Definitely check this out if you haven't, or if you already have it, let us know what you think in the comments. Thank you so much for spending time with me and for watching this video. As for my purchases from today, I am really, really happy. I couldn't be happier with the YSL blushes, also the Clé de Peau eyeshadow that I purchased, and also the lipstick. I am very, very happy, and I know that I'm going to enjoy these purchases. Thank you once again, and until next time, bye!